Hello, everyone. My name is Mark DeMonico. Some of you asked me to re-teach or re-share a lesson that I did earlier. It's kind of a performance lesson. I was showing how to play Jacob Collier's "The Sun Is in Your Eyes." So hopefully, I can demonstrate and share a simpler way of playing it. Maybe break it down a little bit more. Showing some finger picking options, some hammer on options that are pretty close to what Jacob's doing. He's a monster. He's just yeah. If you're good enough to copy exactly what he's doing, you ain't watching this video. Let me tell you that. So first thing you got to do is tune your guitar to through his open tuning, which is kind of like a it's kind of like a D9 chord, a D major 9 chord, but it's capoed at the 4th fret. Okay, so what does that all mean? It's an F sharp, major 9 chord. So what you're going to do is grab your capo. First thing you do, you have a standard guitar, guitar that's in standard tuning. Okay, pretend I did. I'm going to capo here, and then I'm going to use my tuner to tune to this. So if you got a tuner, use it. If you got ears, great, you can do that too. You can go F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Sounds really fancy, but all it is you're capoed at this fret, and you want it to be in a, I'll just give the note names: F sharp, F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, A sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Now, one little trick that I do, say I'm tuning this down to, whatever, drop D tuning, which is kind of what this is, capoed at the 4th fret. I will kind of stretch the string so that when it might loosen the string a little bit. It'll help keep the guitar in tune. So whenever you replace strings, you change your strings, or when you're doing alternate tunings, I suggest, kind of like as you're tuning it, tuning it, boom, give it a little stretch while you're doing it. And I just do that by putting my first finger and my thumb, and I'm kind of going opposite directions, just kind of stretching it like this way. Pretty close. So we got ourselves in tune. Then we're going to check out the chords here. So our primary chord, booyah, hopefully this is simple, is our F sharp. Now, since we're capoed at the 4th fret, those opens are going to always refer to 4th fret. Okay. Now, what I did do is I will give you the fret number. So this is 6th fret on the 4th string, and it would look like this. This is our, okay, so here's my zeros. Oh, okay. If I were to put my 6th fret, I'm going to use my first finger because that's what he does. I suggest it. Okay, that's one of our main riffs. And Jacob uses a lot of thumb and first finger brushing up. Okay, not exclusively, but again, you can do whatever you want. But that's the idea, is he gets a lot of... So what am I doing there? I'm hammering on from 4, 6, 7, and then it's actually, I'm just tapping. That's 6. Oops, sorry. Kind of just brushing some over there. A lot of ghost notes in there. Again, this is one of those tunes where you're going to make it your own, the rhythmic expression your own, because if you try to copy what he's doing, if you're good enough to copy exactly what he's doing, you're not watching this video. So boom, boom, check it out. That's our main. The sun is in your eyes. So I wrote it like this. The first time he plays this sort of riff right here. So he's going F sharp. The sun is in your eyes. This little riff, dee-dee-dee-dee, F sharp. The sun is in your F sharp. Does this little riff. Okay, something like that. So it's that 6/7. Sorry, 4/6/7, 4/6/7, 4/6/7, 6. Next part, throw me the bow. He's going to a D sharp minor 7. Sounds fancy, but again, remember this is capoed, so those zeros mean capoed. Now 13th fret, I'm going to bar on the 13th fret, and I'm going to add a 14th fret right there. So 13th fret is a first finger bar. It looks like this. 13th fret, and then 14th fret. Now, in order to do this, I'm not barring my first finger flat. I'm actually kind of... I can get the rest of these notes to ring out. So that's pretty cool. I got so... Okay. And the trick to that, again, is your first finger is not flat. Your first finger's kind of bent up a little bit. So my first finger's barring at 13, 13, 14, and then you can hit some open strings. And then, okay. Now it's the same idea. This was 13, 13, 14. Now I'm gonna go 11, 11, 11, 12. So what I did was I kind of dropped. Watch what my second finger does. Goes from here to here. Okay, same idea with, I don't know if you can see this too well. Same idea with my first finger. My first finger, my finger's not flat. I get some weird stuff like this. Nope, I want those. Not flat, it's up. So what do I have to do? I kind of push my wrist, drop my thumb down a little bit. My thumb is dropping down, back, and I'm pushing my wrist forward just a little bit, not back here. So that is one little technique you're gonna have to get in order to play the song. So. Now, that's what he does. You can, do any sort of variation you want right there. You can make it simpler, more simple. Sorry. More Joni Mitchell. The basic idea. Let me go back to this. So the first he plays this riff, this chord, sorry. When he goes to here, he plays this riff the first time, right? And he goes back to our F sharp chord, which is this one, okay? Plays our F sharp chord, sun is in your eyes, and plays this riff, then our just F sharp chord, cool. Show me the cold, right here. Show me the cold, and then this is actually an F sharp. I'm sorry, this is actually a C sharp. Add 9 sus4. And then just a C sharp, add 9. So it's just a sus chord to a resolving to its basic, just 5 chord. 5 sus to a normal 5 with an add 9. Back to our F sharp chord. And then again. Like again, this is just a rough estimate. I'm not telling you what notes he's exactly playing, but it's pretty close to that. We repeat back. So boom, now we repeat back. When we repeat back, it's the same idea, but the second time he kind of hints at these riffs, which Yeah, pretty similar. He's leaving out one note here, something like that. The sun is in your eye. The second time. The sun is in your eye. Kind of like that. He leaves out the fourth, that open fourth fret, the capoed fourth fret. Show me the bow. G sharp minor 7. Okay. Show me the bow. Show me the bow. Treasure your lips again. He does something like that. Similar, something like that. He's just messing around. So if you want to play exactly what he's doing, keep listening to what he's doing over and over again and figure that out. But I kind of just go for the feel of what he's, roughly going for. And where I go, you lead me in the right direction. Okay, so what is he doing there? He's kind of starting off with that same chord, which is if you care, it's a D sharp minor 7. Where I go. Okay, so it's that D sharp minor 7, and then C sharp at 9 sus. But he's not resolving it. He's just going back to his 1 or back to his F sharp chord. Okay. Where I go, where I go, you lead me in the right direction. Okay, so this is a G sharp minor 11 chord with a little hammer on there. The tricky part about this is that third string, you don't really want to hear that string. Or he doesn't play it anyway. You can, sounds beautiful. But he's not in that chord. So I mute it. How do I do that? I mute it with my first finger. If I bar it, no. So I want to touch. I'm on my third string. If I touch that string, it kind of stops it. Okay. Hammer on from 6 to 8. What do we got here? Next is our... Okay, so again, this is a B chord, and it's 9, 9, 11, and then my third string, again, my third string is muted. Now, in order to play this, he hammers on with his second finger. It's kind of a hard one, ain't gonna lie. Okay, so on here was our, let's go back up here, sorry. So our G sharp 11 chord, boom, that was our, so the first time he plays just the hammer on from 6 to 8. Okay, and we're going to our B. Okay, there's 2 hammer-ons basically from 9, 11, some ringers, 9, 11, some ringers. Okay, back to our F sharp. Now he does this little, some little embellishment right there. Okay, whatever. Play with it. I just kind of do what I feel feels right. So it's basically just where I go, you lead me in the right direction. With your love is my affection. some of that. Where I go, singing songs of your perfection. Now here, because of kind of cool little thing there, he kind of same chord. So which is our 6, 6, 7. Mute that guy. Open, open. I like that. He goes up to, what is that? 7, 9. 7, 9. Back to. Okay. So what does it look like? It's this right here. So he plays that G minor chord. G sharp. Minor 11. So right there. That's those two chords. Okay, then he goes to the B, and it's pretty much the same riff. And then instead of going to F sharp, the second time, okay, we did this the first time. The second time, he goes boom to this beautiful. It's a minor 4 chord. He goes to B minor, add 9, sharp 11. What? So I'm at 12th fret, and then 12, 14, 13, 12. So 12, 14, 13, 12. B minor, and 9, sharp 11, like a minor 4 chord. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, one cool thing, little trick, I don't know, like you can find where the harmonic would be around here. Maybe. There we go. Okay. How am I doing that? I'm using my first finger, playing where the harmonic would be. Kind of like if I would tap a harmonic on the 12th fret, but I'm not open. But if I were to do that, and I can pluck with another finger, I use my ring finger, do that. Kind of cool. Little trick. He doesn't do that, but. Oh, you. Back to our F sharp. I see you clearly now. Love this chord. It's like a 2 chord. It's a major 2 chord now, but it's a G7 if you're interested. It's 6th fret, skip that 5th string. So skip this guy. But now take this shape. Hold it now. Beautiful. And he takes that and he kind of went up a set of strings. So he's going back, but I'm going higher up a set of strings, and I'm going down a set of strings. This with the same. Beautiful with that shape. In your eyes. Okay. Again, those little riffs, I don't know if I checked them, what exactly he's playing. I don't know if I checked them too close. I kind of was just listening to it and I wrote it out. Didn't have my guitar on me, so there's no excuse. He's just that good. So, let me talk a few seconds here about playing some variations or some picking stuff, because people are going to ask, how do you pick that? How do you switch from this to that? You know, it's going to be going slowly. And luckily this tune is a rubato kind of. It has a very elastic tempo. I mean, there is a tempo. It's very elastic. It's a very fluid, very fluid. Sun is in your bow. Show me the do. Take me by surprise. Take me by surprise. Show me the cold. Show me the cold. Smile again. Okay, so let's just take that idea. I personally, I feel this, and this is just some artistic liberties. If we're just talking about how could you play this, you could strum it. Sun's in your eyes. Show me the bow. Show me the bow. So that's one option. Oops, sorry. Okay, so that's the basic idea. Okay, you could do more of a finger picking. Kind of like that, personally, but you know, that's just one other option. I like that half step in there. So you can either kind of strum that half step. Whatever. That's that. The second part. Oh, what is it? Same idea. So you can strum it if you feel comfortable. Leave lots of space, which is what Jacob does. Where I go, you lead me in the right direction. For you, your song of affection. Okay, so you could strum those as well. So if you wanted to continue with that strumming, it kind of reminds me of like a Joni Mitchell kind of feel. So where put some chorus on here, some reverb. Now, what you could do, could instead of having that, yeah, that would work too. So the key is going to be getting your first finger to be, you know, half barred. Might be a tricky one. That's a little uncomfortable. You can do it. It's less comfortable. Let's see. I don't know a good way around that, sorry. Without thinking about it. This. It's like a B. He's suspending the sixth scale degree. So it'd be sus6. Back to that. It's beautiful. Now you'd have to do want that. You don't want that third string in there. You could. You could do that. 9/9. Kind of skipped it. Because you don't want to give away the. You don't want to give away your hammer-on note. You don't want to give away this note too early if I were to leave my fourth string open. So what you could do, have my second finger. My second finger is this second finger. It's not on the tip. It's bending down. Okay. Again, or picking. Now you could even get fancy. You could add some percussion. I don't know. What I'm trying to do is tap my third finger. Getting a little silly. Sorry. Last page, same idea. That's the whole tune. So the last thing I did map out here, and this is kind of interesting. If you want to think of, if you know any chord analysis or just chord progressions, you can check out what he's doing. Sorry if that's kind of crummy. If you're not tuned to a open tuning, or you're trying to explain this to a band. Do I have a guitar down here? That is not in. This might work. All right. Yeah, I'm in the basement. Everything's out of tune here. Something like that. So if I were to play like I don't know, I want to change the key. Let's say I want to play it in the key of C. Let's try key of C. Great. My one chord is C. C chord. And then it's like a sus 1 6 1 sus 4. Your good old like D. Let's do it in the key of D. Let's do it in the key of D. The sun is in your eyes. The sun is in your eyes. Okay, so that's like a 1 to a 1 sus chord. You could do that, but it's actually a sus 6/4. So I need the 6th scale degree in here, which would be like the sun is in your eyes. The sun is in your eyes. I'd probably do something like that. That would work. The sun is in your eyes. Okay, then I need a C. Then I need a throw me the bow. I need my 6th chord. So minus 6 chord 7. So throw me the bow. So like my B minor. Throw me the bow. Throw me the. Add 9 sus4. That would work. That's kind of cool actually. So it's like my 1 chord. So this is how I learned how to play it on another instrument like the ukulele. take me by surprise. You take me by surprise. Something the blood. Sorry, Jeff, got all the words. Sorry. So it's like a 5 chord. It's a 5 chord. Whatever key you're in, the 5 chord. It's an add 9 and sus4. And then it resolves with just a 5 chord with an add 9. Yeah, cool. Boom, boom. Same idea. So a couple of the cool things. Now, you can use ideas from this song, very standard chord progressions, to create some of your own songs, as well. So if I don't know if you're a songwriter and you love to improvise, even you can use these notes for soloing. You can solo over a D chord or 1 chord. One chord. Sorry, I don't know if that's interesting to watch or not, but I'm just kind of improvising with thinking of a 1 chord, maybe in the key of D. Okay, I don't know, something like that. So there are the chord progressions if you want to switch keys or anything like that. So you want to play it in a different key. I want to play it in the key of C. Yeah, C chord. My 1 is C, and then a sus 6/4. It's almost like going like a C, F chord, C. It's hinting at that. It's almost like a 4 chord. Sun is in your eye. The sun is in your eye. Throw me the bow. An A minor 7 chord, which is a 6 chord. Throw me. What am I at? G. Oh, would be a good add 9. I don't like the sound of that, but that would work. That would cool be it. Okay, just different ways. So, yeah, there's that. Hopefully this was helpful. I know the ending got a little esoteric. Sorry about that. I'm also practicing. I don't get to practice too much. I got a baby these days. Baby. So it takes up a lot of time. So, and I love her. But I don't get to practice a lot these days, which is okay. Because pretty soon maybe I'll be teaching her guitar. And she'll be playing the song. And she'll be teaching other songs. Whatever. Next up is the ukulele version. So I know some people were asking how to do this on the ukulele, whatever. I would love to share that, but it's still going to be the same idea, So if I was doing like that 1 chord, I don't know. Let's pick a key like F. Because his was in F sharp, so I'm going to pick F. And then like an F sus chord. It's kind of hinting at a sus with the 6th. I'd have to think about it a couple minutes here because ukulele would be my second language. So take care, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know if there's any other questions. I don't know. This is kind of this is new territory to me. I'm a big looper. I like to loop a lot. So I kind of have a setup where I play drums, guitar, bass, and I play a bunch of stuff on the ground like that, loops. So I was thinking about sharing some ideas of how to loop songs and how to come up with arrangements. I'm not a great transcriber. I shouldn't say that. I don't transcribe that much, but I do like to come up with arrangements of songs. So I'd take a song like this, and like how would it sound if I did like a loop beat where I'd start with a percussion thing here and then added a little riff here, like a sound or whatever. So just arrangements, and how would you start and stop different tracks? Because I use the RC300, the RC300, the boss. It's the boss. That thing over there, with some drums and triggers and octopads and all stuff, whatever. So if you're interested in that, let me know. If you're like a looper or something like that, and or you got a friend who loops, and you're like, oh, check out this dude, or I don't know, is it worth my time to share that with you, or would I be talking to myself? So I don't know. It's fun for me. So take care, guys. Hope that helps. Took a little while to figure out how to write that out, that it would make sense, but I'll leave those PDFs and all that good stuff. So be well.